Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Alina Olteanu from Whole Child, Texas, a pediatric integrative medicine and functional medicine clinic in Frisco, Texas. And I'm here today with my dear friend and colleague, Dr. Sandy Gluckman. Hi, Sandy.
Hello, Dr. Lina.
So we are here to talk to you about a couple of very important topics, like how to raise resilient, confident children, and what does that have to do with screen addiction. I'm sure you probably wouldn't have put that together. So what I've noticed in the last couple of months was an increase in addiction, in anxiety in children. And whenever I asked parents what was going on besides the lockdown during the COVID-19 pandemic, was that the children are spending a lot of time on their electronics. And while I was trying to be very understanding and flexible about screen time, I started to get concerned that that may have to do with this rise in anxiety. So I reached out to Dr. Sandy Gluckman and tried to get her thoughts on how we can help these children. So Dr. Sandy, it's your turn.
Okay. So again, hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Sandy Glassman, and my practice is called Parenting That Heals, which means that I teach parents how to prevent and reverse learning behavior and mood problems. So these topics of screen addiction and self-confidence are hugely important to Dr. Artiano and myself because of the fact that we are seeing an epidemic in the clinic of children who have these challenges. And what's become very clear to us both is that they actually cannot be separated, because what happens is that children who have low self-confidence are more vulnerable to becoming screen addicted. And the reason behind that is that they use the screens as a way of avoiding the pain of not feeling good about themselves. And so we decided that we're going to do 4 masterclasses on these. There's part 1 and part 2 of the confidence, and part 1 and part 2 of the screen addiction. So we're starting this webinar on Wednesday, and we'll give you more details below. And this is the How to Raise, or the Secrets of Raising Confident Children, part 1. And in this now masterclass, we really want to help you to understand why are some children totally self-confident. They find it very easy to relate to others. They go with the up and downs of life. They feel comfortable in their own skin. They just find life so much easier to negotiate. And why are other children not that way? So we want you to understand, if you have a child who is low in self-confidence, to understand, how did this happen? Where did this happen? And that's a very important question we want to answer for you. The second thing is, we want to give you the tools, obviously, to rewire the low self-confidence into a confident, resilient child who again is able to go out and grab life and make things happen. And we all know that self-confidence is at the core of a great deal of happiness and success. So it's truly an important tool for parents to have. The other thing we want you to know is that you're never going to convince your child, no matter how well you are spoken, you cannot convince your child to become self-confident. There is a way to do it, and there is a way not to do it, because sometimes, with all the love in the world, if we do it the wrong way, we actually create more anxiety and therefore more low self-confidence in the children. And that's where I want to hand over to Dr. Artianu now, and that is that we have seen that there is a very clear connection, what we call the spirit-body-brain connection, between low self-confidence and what's going on in the child's body and brain. So, Dr. Lina, tell us about that.
Yes. So, what you may find really fascinating is that a lot of children with low self-confidence are actually less resilient to stress, and children who are wired to stress, they're perceiving every situation more stressful, they actually start having physical symptoms. And parents come to me for the physical symptoms, understandably so. And these symptoms can vary. It can be a wide range of headaches or chronic abdominal pain, constipation. I'm seeing an epidemic now of constipation, anxiety, and sleep issues. And of course, I can treat the physical symptoms and give the child some temporary relief, but I always look what else is behind it. And surely we can help children with a better diet and some supplements, but there's always more emotional and spiritual, even spiritual cause to it that can cause this physical symptoms even in children. So the parent-child relationship plays a huge role in treating these physical symptoms and preventing them. So I think you're gonna find it really interesting to see that there's a direct correlation between your child's, let's say, constipation and their anxiety and maybe their screen addiction. So Dr. Sandy and I do invite you to this masterclass series. It's going to start this Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. We're going to give you the link on different platforms that you have to register. Either it's going to be on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So we're really excited to share this information with you, and I hope you can all join us.
We want to see you there. In the meantime, be well and be safe.